Hey guys, Grant here. When it comes to recruiting, one of the easiest things you can do is build relationships with agents. Took a long time for me to learn this, but it is very possible to do something controversial without being abrasive and controversial by nature. So a lot of agents are going to look at what you do and think you're crazy. And there's been plenty of agents who did that to me over the years, but some of them now work for our company and they love it. But the only reason that that was allowed to happen is I didn't burn the bridge. So while I might have gotten, some hate mail or some frustrated text or whatever else, I replied with kindness. I tried to show them, and this is the important bit, I tried to show them that our model is not the enemy of them. It's not opposed to them. It's opposed to a different model. And they can choose which model to work for because one model is not on their side and the other not on their side. We're competing models trying to show that they would be better off with us. And once agents understand that you are not the enemy, you're not trying to be the enemy, they take on a different approach. And so one of the simplest things you can do is as you start doing deals, as a new franchisee, make a list of the agents that you know that you should talk to, that you have a good relationship with anyways. But every agent you do a deal with is a recruiting opportunity. Starting out, most of our offices have a great producer who launches an office and they start doing even more deals. And so the key here is have a conversation with the agents that you do a deal with. And so, if a deal goes smoothly, if you were classy as you always should be, and they were as well, everybody's professional, offer to buy them a coffee after. Have a conversation with them after. Make it a very soft sell. Don't go in there all guns blazing saying, you need to join my office and we're so much better than blah, blah, blah. Go in there and say, look, do you understand why I do business this way? Do you understand why listings are so important and growing your listing pool is more important than getting a bigger check? Okay, just getting them to understand the very basics, which is more listings and smaller checks is much more advantageous than less listings with bigger checks because it's expanding their sphere, it's growing their pipeline. And leading with that and not being so controversial, not being so abrasive, and just making relationships, finding a way so that they can disagree with the model, but they find you very agreeable. That's very important and will unlock so many recruiting opportunities for you down the road.